All right, how's it going? Quick old school video where I'm just talking in front of the camera. I'm making some food, and today I basically had like a very interesting conversation with one of my clients, someone who's just starting out in the agency space, wants to start an online business, wants to make a bunch of money like everyone else, you know. And one of the things that he brought to me was that he struggled with sort of controlling his emotions, the way he felt, you know. So like if he didn't feel like working, he would not work. If he felt like he couldn't, let's say, achieve the goal that he was trying to do, he would sort of talk down on himself and just not pursue those goals, you know. And one trick that I heard from someone, I don't remember who, but it's something that really helped me build the right mindset to be able to scale and start an online business. Because many people think it's easy, and it's not easy. Okay? If it was easy, then everyone would be a millionaire, everyone would have their own businesses, but that's not the case. Okay, people are lazy, people don't want to do what's needed to be done, and people get emotions. They involve their emotions a lot when starting a business. And I know even me to this day, I still do. And I was making a huge mistake, which I won't talk about here on this video, but related to the business, I was making a huge mistake, and I realized it was solely because of, like, it was my fault. I was just being too emotional, and I wasn't thinking the way I was supposed to. Like, I wasn't thinking for the business, I was thinking for myself, which is very dumb. You'd never want to do that in business. And one trick that I remembered when I was going through that phase a couple of days ago, and speaking with a person today, so it's kind of like back to back. It happened to me, and then someone came to me with the same thing, is you should view yourself as almost like a video game character, okay? When you play a video game and you're building up a character, you don't really care what needs to be done in order to become the best. To give you an example, there's lots of video games where you have to farm like a certain mission, or, you know, do something stupid for hours and hours just to farm XP, to get the equipment, or whatever the hell you're trying to do. I know, at least for me, it was a video game, Destiny. The first one, I used to play that game like crazy before, and there was like these missions where it's like a 6-person mission where you would have to, you know, work together for hours and hours to beat like this. It was like one giant mission basically that was done by 6 people, and we would just grind those things non-stop, back to back, every single week, and we would not stop until we got the equipment that we wanted to become, you know, the best of the game. So why not view life in the same way? Okay, if you're willing to stick in a corner or play the same mission for 8 hours straight because you're farming to become the best character in the game, why can't you do that in real life? And when you start, like, sort of, when you want to build a game plan around starting your business, and you view yourself as like a video game character, or like someone you're trying to control, like almost like The Sims, so you're just like controlling people, it becomes very easy, like it becomes very obvious to know what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, you don't let emotions get into the way. So I want you, if you are struggling with being motivated, not being lazy when starting your business, or being emotional, take a day, take a piece of paper, and just view your life as if you're controlling this person, or as if it's a game, it's a movie, or whatever, and ask yourself, what does this person need to do in order to level up to achieve the next immediate goal? For most of you guys, it's starting the business, becoming financially independent, having the Ferraris and all the crazy things. So ask yourself, what does this character need to do? What do I need to farm in order to make that happen? And just make it happen. Write it down on a piece of paper, and then from there, just, I know it's easier said than done, but just try your hardest to follow that game plan. Okay, because obviously, if you view yourself as a third person, you will make decisions that are the most efficient, non-emotional decisions. And if you just focus on the objective, complete the mission, it becomes very straightforward and very clear in your mind what you're supposed to be doing. That is why I often tell people, I do believe, like, those who are really into video games, especially like the ones where you had to grind and just like there was competition, you were playing against other players and you had to become the best. I do find that many people that work with me, as well as like the students, the clients, many of them are like ex-video gamers, and now they transition towards the video game of real life, which is, you know, how much money can I make in this life before it ends? At least that's how I view life, you know? So yeah, that's an interesting little insight I wanted to share with you guys. I shared it with him, so I figured it could help some of you guys. So if you've been struggling to just stay focused, being lazy, you're taking emotional decisions. So you wake up in the morning and it's like, I don't feel like doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Take a day, take a piece of paper, remove all distractions, no music, no computer, no nothing. Write down on a piece of paper, what does this character need to do? So view yourself in the third person. So write down everything that's happening in its life. What does this person need to do in order to change their life and become, complete the mission, get to the next objective? And whatever needs to be done, you'll have it listed out. And then from there, instead of making an emotional decision, you look at that paper and you just follow the steps every single day. Okay? Easier said than done, but it's a little trick that might help some of you guys. It helped me, it helped the person I was speaking with. Otherwise, best of luck. Let's get back to making some money. And as usual, if ever you have any questions, you can send me a message on Instagram. Otherwise, I'm very active in our private community, in our school community. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. Otherwise, best of luck and see you.